What if I told you there's a lake so massive and mysterious that it never freezes, even though it's surrounded by snow-covered mountains in one of the coldest regions of Central Asia? A lake where ancient civilizations lie hidden beneath the surface, where the water is said to heal the body, and where people have gathered for thousands of years to trade, rest, and celebrate life. Welcome to Issyk-Kul, the pearl of Kyrgyzstan and one of the world's most fascinating natural wonders. Issyk-Kul is located in the northeastern corner of Kyrgyzstan, in a vast tectonic basin encircled by the towering peaks of the Tien Shan mountains. Despite being more than 1,600 meters above sea level, higher than Denver or Kathmandu, the lake never freezes. That's why it's called Issyk-Kul, which means warm lake in the Kyrgyz language. This surprising feature is due to the lake's slightly salty composition, combined with geothermal heat rising from below and a natural microclimate created by the mountains. The salinity lowers the freezing point of the water, and the lake's large volume helps regulate its temperature, keeping it relatively stable even during the harshest winters. Snow may fall on the mountains, but Issyk-Kul remains liquid, vast, and blue, an open sea in a landlocked country. And make no mistake, this lake is enormous. It stretches roughly 182 kilometers from east to west and spans about 60 kilometers north to south. Its surface area exceeds 6,200 square kilometers, making it the second largest mountain lake in the world after Lake Titicaca. Its maximum depth reaches 668 meters, and it's ranked among the deepest lakes on Earth by volume. In fact, Issyk-Kul is so large that you can't see across it on a clear day. Standing on one shore, the far side disappears into haze like an inland ocean. But the real depth of Issyk-Kul isn't just physical, it's historical, cultural, and even mythical. For over 2,000 years, this lake has been a central point in the region. During the height of the Silk Road, Issyk-Kul served as a vital stop for traders and travelers journeying between China, Persia, and Europe. Caravans would pause here to rest, water their animals, and trade goods. The lake became a place where cultures met and mingled, a crossroads of languages, religions, and ideas. Petroglyphs carved into stone near the northern shore, some dating back to the first millennium BCE, depict scenes of hunting, rituals, and daily life. These carvings offer a glimpse into the ancient civilizations that once lived here, some of which may now lie beneath the lake's waters. And that's where the story gets even more mysterious. In the early 2000s, a team of Kyrgyz and Russian archaeologists made a series of stunning discoveries, submerged ruins beneath Issyk-Kul's surface. Using sonar and diving expeditions, they identified the remains of ancient buildings, walls, and what may have been temples or fortresses. Artifacts recovered from the lake include ceramics, tools, arrowheads, jewelry, and burial objects dating back over 2,500 years. Some researchers believe these ruins belong to the Scythians, a nomadic people known for their horsemanship, metalwork, and distinctive culture. Others suggest the remains could be tied to an early Christian monastery described in medieval manuscripts. Whatever their origin, the underwater ruins of Issyk-Kul have captured global attention. They raise questions about lost cities, shifting shorelines, and forgotten history. Were these communities destroyed by earthquakes? Did the lake's water level rise slowly over centuries? Or were these settlements intentionally built close to the shoreline, only to be consumed by the elements? Above the surface, Issyk-Kul is equally captivating. The northern shore is home to resorts, spas, and vacation towns like Cholpanata, which has long been a favorite summer escape for people from across the region. During the Soviet era, Issyk-Kul was a top retreat for Communist Party officials. Even Yuri Gagarin, the first human in space, vacationed here after returning to Earth. Today, tourists enjoy swimming, boating, and soaking in mineral-rich waters believed to have therapeutic benefits. Soviet-era sanatoriums still operate alongside new hotels and private guest houses, offering visitors a blend of retro charm and modern comfort. The southern shore, in contrast, is less developed but far more traditional. Here, you'll find open landscapes, yurt camps, and rural villages where Kyrgyz customs are preserved in everyday life. You can watch horseback games like Kokbaru, witness eagle hunting demonstrations, and dine on local dishes like besh barmak and kumis, fermented mare's milk, a beloved nomadic beverage. The lake is also surrounded by natural wonders. One of the most iconic spots is Skazka Canyon, also known as Fairy Tale Canyon, where wind and water have sculpted the red sandstone into bizarre, otherworldly shapes. Some formations resemble castles, dragons, and mythical beasts, especially when lit by the rising or setting sun. Other attractions include the hot springs at Altan Era Shan, high-altitude hikes near Karakol, and remote valleys dotted with wild horses and rare wildlife. Speaking of wildlife, Issyk-Kul is an ecological treasure. It supports over 20 species of fish, including the endemic naked osman and sheer osman, and serves as a critical stopover for migratory birds. More than 300 bird species have been recorded here, including flamingos, pelicans, herons, and rare birds of prey. Birdwatchers come from around the world to observe the lake's diverse avian population. In 2001, UNESCO designated the Issyk-Kul region a biosphere reserve, recognizing its unique biodiversity and the need for sustainable development. Despite its growing popularity, Issyk-Kul retains a peaceful, untouched feeling. The water is incredibly clear, reflecting the mountains that ring the horizon. Local legends say the lake has no bottom, a poetic way of saying its secrets may never be fully known. Others believe it has healing powers, both physical and spiritual. Some even say the lake is alive, a living entity that watches over the people and the land. Issyk-Kul is deeply woven into the national identity of Kyrgyzstan. It appears in literature, music, and folklore. For many Kyrgyz families, a summer trip to the lake is a cherished tradition, passed down from one generation to the next. Whether camping in a yurt, relaxing at a resort, or simply standing in silence at the water's edge, there's something unforgettable about this place. So why is Issyk-Kul Lake so famous? Because it's a place of wonder, a shimmering inland sea in the mountains. A site of ancient mystery, cultural richness, and breathtaking beauty. It's a lake that connects past and present, legend and science, nature and civilization. It's a healing place, a sacred place, and a living story. Issyk-Kul is not just the pearl of Kyrgyzstan. It's one of the pearls of the world, waiting to be discovered, one wave at a time. Thanks for watching. Are you considering visiting Kyrgyzstan?